Howdy.
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 Howdy. Howdy. Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy.
My favorite feature within A&M's learning environment is really just the way Canvas works on the phone, because it just connects so great to all my classes and the way they're all set up. It makes it really easy to use and to keep track of my homework and when everything's due.
My favorite feature of Canvas is the tab that shows you all your assignments, because even though it can be stressful to see all the notifications, it helps me throughout the week remember what I'm supposed to be doing and keep track of all the assignments that I have to do that week. And it's also in order, which is very nice.
So my favorite feature within Canvas is just the ability for us to be able to access it on any device, whether that be a MacBook, another laptop, an iPad, a phone. I just really like how no matter where you are or what device you have, you can access all of your assignments, see your due dates, see your calendars, and get whatever schoolwork you need to do done.
My favorite part of the digital learning environment at A&M is the feature of being able to kind of manipulate my grades to see my grade outcome. Like, for example, in math, if I'm able to see what grade I need on an exam to get an A or a B in the class, I think that's really helpful to motivate myself to do well in an exam.
The best feature that I found within Canvas is the dashboard, where I'm able to effectively review what assignments are due and what I need to prepare for that day, whether it be through announcements or through other notifications I get.
My favorite feature within A&M's digital learning environment is the ability to easily and quickly contact professors and teaching assistants through Canvas. This has been extremely helpful as I've been navigating my first semester at A&M, just not knowing how to reach out to professors and having questions all the time. This makes it incredibly easy to get a quick response and gain some clarity on assignments.
I would say my favorite feature is the ability to access Zoom so easily through Canvas. It makes meeting with my professor really easy and accessible.
I would probably say the fact that all of our assignments are listed in order of due date, no matter what class they are. It's a great way to stay organized and stay on top of your assignments.
One of the things one of my professor has done, and this is Dr. Garitano for my international studies class, is for the quizzes. She doesn't put a time for all of them, which is really helpful because it gives us a little more time to think about the question and look over all of the options that we have for the answers, and I find that super helpful.
One of my professors, Dr. Ragnavon, she teaches Introduction to Biomaterials. She does a lot of digital activities with us within Canvas or uploads of lectures, and it's really helpful because every single material, anything I need, it's just right there, and it's really helpful to make sure I'm successful in the class.
Something that one of my professors has done that's really helped my experience is Dr. Hors for political science. After every lecture, we'll upload a video recording of what he went over during the lecture, as well as the slides and all the different files that we use within that class, and makes it super helpful to immediately have those and be able to use them for review.
So I'm in a Management 466, and my professor is Professor McFarland, and we use Canvas a lot in that course. So we have our tests actually in Canvas, and then we'll have in-class assignments in Canvas as well. So it makes it a little easier on the students. We don't have to write paragraphs on paper. We can just type, and we're all comfortable with that. And then I think for the professor, he can easily grade them in Canvas, not have to try to read our handwriting. So I think it works out really well for both sides.
My professor, Dr. McCoy, had sent me a checklist for me, so what I need to do, so I don't be stressed about it or anything, so I can get my stuff done easily.
My professor, Professor Tao for Viz 271, keeps everything very organized in the grades tab, and that helps me to keep track of all my assignments, and he keeps them organized by category, so tests, quizzes, lab practicals, and it just helps me get a good one-eye view of everything.
I'm taking Computer Science 315 with Dr. Thomas, and what I really love about that class is that she puts together just one page that shows everything going on for the week. So all of the lab activities, all the lecture activities, due dates, little links to exterior videos, textbook readings, and I love having everything in one place where I can see it all and get prepared for the week.
So I am currently taking Math 140, and the incredible Professor Angela Allen has really just made my first semester just a joy to be through. She is so hands-on with the students. She has, multiple emails that she sends out per week to just let us know how we're doing with classes, what do we need from her to make our learning experience better. Along with this, she utilizes that dashboard so well, with each assignment having a certain due date, having a certain time, and making it very explicit to all students exactly when that is due.
One in particular was my freshman year, Todd Strader for Calc 1. Basically, he recorded his lectures, so in the inconvenience I was sick or had to miss class, in that case I had a recorded lecture to view. And I think that's something that not all professors do. I can have the leeway, if I do not feel comfortable to exposing others to sickness, that I could watch that lecture at a later time.
So I'm in a class now, it's called Aggie Venture Fund. There's 3 professors, and one of the things that they've done is they upload articles and podcasts to Canvas. And this has been very helpful because those articles and podcasts help me learn more about, the content that's discussed in the classroom. And, I learn more by listening and watching videos. And so those, specifically the podcasts, have been very helpful. And I want to say thank you to Professor Evan Loomis, Matt Harris, and Matt Gore for making my learning experience amazing at A&M.
Centralizing all of my classes and resources into one place has just made everything easier and more convenient. For example, I am able to keep all of my classes and resources just at my fingertips, whether it be on my laptop or on my phone. I don't have to lug around many different books or notebooks, and so it has just been so helpful and definitely has contributed to my success as an A&M student.
Having everything virtual is very helpful for me because I'm pretty busy, so having the option to have some of my classes online or hybrid is really helpful for me because I can fit more things into my schedule. For example, I work 2 jobs, and it would be pretty much impossible if I had to be sitting in a lecture for most of the day, and so I like that I can have some of my classes be online and watch the lectures at a later time.
Canvas has had a positive impact on my education at A&M because it allows me to travel with less, and so I'm allowed to have all of my materials in one place just on my computer or on my phone, and so it makes education a lot easier to access. For example, a lot of the materials that I need to read for my classes are just links on the Canvas rather than having to go into the library and try and find an article.
I would say the use of digital learning environments as far as on my academic journey thus far has been super helpful in keeping me up to date on what's current and what's being used in our field, as far as me having access to various articles, again, various videos. I just have a lot more access to different tools that I would not have otherwise without my professors being so forward with technology.
Happy holidays, Ags.
Happy holidays, Ags. That's a wrap.